Every morning before work, I stop at the same coffee shop. It's small, local, the kind of place that smells like burnt espresso, warm pastries, and mild impatience. There's always a line. 5, maybe 6 people. Office workers half awake. Headphones in. Eyes glued to phones. Everyone operating on the unspoken agreement that we are all suffering together. No one's happy to be there. But everyone's playing fair. Everyone. Except him. The first time I noticed him, I didn't even register what happened until it was already over. He walked in fast, confident, didn't even look at the line. Instead, he paused, tapped his forehead like he'd just remembered something important. "Oh, quick question," he said, already drifting toward the counter. No hesitation from the barista. No pushback. Why would there be? He asked a question. "What size is the medium again?" The barista answered. He nodded thoughtfully. Then, like it was the most natural thing in the world, he ordered, paid, took his receipt, and stepped aside with his coffee coming out before anyone else. I remember blinking, looking around. No one said anything. We all just stood there, silently absorbing the disrespect like it was part of the morning routine. I told myself it was a one-off. Maybe he was in a rush. Maybe he genuinely had a question. Then it happened again. Same guy. Same routine. Line of 6 people. Same little pause at the door. Same casual stroll to the counter. "Hey, sorry, do you guys still do skim milk?" And again. He ordered. I felt it that time. That tightening in your jaw. That quiet heat crawling up your neck. Because it wasn't just impatience anymore. It was calculated. This wasn't someone breaking a rule. This was someone exploiting politeness. And the worst part? He knew no one would stop him. Because who wants to start a confrontation at 7:42 a.m. over coffee? Certainly not me. At least, not yet. Over the next week, I watch him do it 2 more times. Same act. Same fake confusion. Same smug efficiency. And every time, the rest of us just stood there like background characters in his main character moment. I started noticing details. The way he avoided eye contact with the line. The way he leaned casually on the counter. The tiny smirk when his card beeped approved. He wasn't rude. That was the problem. He was technically polite. Weaponized politeness. And that kind of person. Those people thrive on the assumption that no one will push back. Until one morning, something in me snapped. Not loudly. Not dramatically. Just a quiet decision. I walked in. There he was. Same jacket. Same confidence. I took my place in line. 3rd spot. And then I saw it. The pause. The head tap. "I have a question." He stepped out of line. And that's when my body moved before my brain finished the thought. I stepped out too. But faster. I beat him to the counter by maybe half a second. The barista smiled. "Hi. What can I get for you?" I smiled back. "Oh, hi," I said sweetly. I just had a few questions. I could feel him behind me now. Standing. Waiting. I took my time. "So, what's the difference between a latte and a cappuccino again?" The barista explained. I nodded slowly. Thoughtfully. "And the foam, like, which one has more foam? Because I like foam, but not too much foam, you know." She answered again. I glanced at the pastry case. "And could you explain the pastries? Like, all of them?" I heard it. A sigh. Sharp. Controlled. I kept going. "Do you have oat milk? Almond? Soy? Coconut? Which one froths best? And which one tastes least sad?" The barista hesitated, then laughed politely. I could feel his irritation radiating behind me finally. After what felt like forever, I stepped back. I said, tapping my chin. "You know what? I think I need a moment." I turned. Looked him directly in the eyes for the first time. "Oh, you were just asking a question, right?" His mouth opened. Then closed. I smiled. "I'll just get back in line and think about it." And I did. I stepped right back into my original spot. The silence was deafening. He was stuck. Standing at the counter. No question. No order. Just exposed. The barista looked at him. Sir. He flushed. Yeah. I'll wait. He shuffled back into line. Behind me, I stared straight ahead, heart pounding, not from fear, from joy. The pure, petty, righteous satisfaction. Watching someone taste their own medicine. I thought that would be the end of it. But the universe was generous. The next morning, he tried again. And again. I beat him to it. Different questions this time. What's your most popular drink? Why is it popular? Who decides that? Is the medium closer to a small or a large? Philosophically. Every time, the same ending. Oh, actually, let me think. Back to the line. Him standing there, defeated. By day 4, he didn't even attempt it. He walked in, saw the line, and quietly joined it, like everyone else. No theatrics, no questions. Just a man who finally realized the system could push back like everyone else. No theatrics, no questions. Just a man who finally realized the system could push back. I never said a word to him again. Didn't need to. Justice had already been served. Hot, fresh, and perfectly brewed.